Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. Listen, I wanted to talk to somebody today about how am I supposed to not speak defeat, not be negative when you're looking at something that God promised you, but it seems like it's something that you can't get to. I'm talking to somebody today who finds themselves in a situation where I know what he said, so I'm right on the edge of it. I'm right on the verge of it, but I cannot obtain. I can't walk into. I cannot perform in everything God called me to because I can't get through to it. I think many people find themselves in this kind of a place, and it seems like something I'm held up from because I'm in a blind space. But my words say I can see it, I can walk into it, I can achieve in this place. And it's not that you don't have vision, it's not that you can't vividly see it, it's just you're standing on the edge of the greatest breakthrough, but you just can't seem to get through. I notice in Luke chapter 18, there is a blind man standing on the side of the road while Jesus is passing to go to Jericho. Now, Jericho was the place where Joshua defeated them in the Battle of Ai. Jericho stands for everything that is promised to you, but held up from you. It is for you, but you can't get to. See, there are some battles, there are some wars, there are some fights you'll have to face along in the journey on this way. There's some things you're going to come to that's going to be hard for you. Some places that God requires you to come to that's going to be difficult for you to get through. And he tells them, go in the battle. Go into the war. Go into the place, my God, you've never been before. And I'll fight the battle ahead of you. But Jericho was a place where they had to walk in suppression. They had to go around the city 7 times, 7 days, and not make a sound. The blind man stands on the side of the road and says, I can't do that. I can't stay here, sit here, live here, and not say anything. And I'm talking to somebody today who finds themselves in a place where, God, I've been silent, I've been selective, I've been reserved, I've been slept on too long. I've been doubted and disputed, I've been marked and talked about, I've been staying here on the side of the road for a long time. Anybody got that testimony today that you've been on the side of the road a long time in it? You shaped by it. You done seen everything that done went by, and nothing catches you by surprise now. This is side of the road. You're on the side of the road because many people gave up on you and left you there. Many people said that they cared but could not help you connect to where you were supposed to go. So you would have opportunities that didn't pan out, jobs that wouldn't seem to work out. You'd be in spaces where it seemed to thrive. You should be happy, but there's no contentment in you. You on the side of the road. You on the side of your destiny, but you're on the side of it. You're about to walk into the greatest season that God promised you, but you're on the side of it. Jericho had to be defeated in silence. 6 days they walked around the city. I can imagine the pain, the weight, the weight they carry on their back as they walk quiet. I know what you're dealing with is heavy. It's hard over your head. It's heavy on your shoulders. I says, you've been carrying it a long time. You've been carrying it so long that it's not even something that you just deal with by yourself. It's passed down generation to generation. It's heavy on your shoulders because you've been carrying weight that other people put on you that ain't even connected to you. It's heavy on you. You have the weight of your family. You feel the call and the weight of the community. You have the weight of future generations. You have the past curse of what they did not do. It's weighted on you. It's heavy on you. And you have to walk in a silent place while people looking at you saying that you carrying all this stuff with grace, that this is the favor, this is the life, this is you on the side holding stuff, carrying stuff. It's heavy on your shoulders. 6 days they have to walk around the city, quiet, weighted, overwhelmed. I don't know how long you've been in it, but you couldn't say you was in it. You go throughout the day, you smile when everything is not okay. You got it on you, in you, around you. It seems like nobody can see you. 6 days, they have to walk in suppression. The weight of kids unchanged. Walk in suppression. Ain't got a pamper to that name. Walk in suppression. Go through everything they've been through and still seem to not be able to get a prayer through. They have the weight of the world on their shoulder. And God comes in and says, on the 7th day, you can shout. You can shout and let it out. You can tell God everything that you've been through. You can speak your truth. You can cast the vision that you've been in it. You've been going through it. You've been circumstanced by it, but you haven't been crippled to it. I'm talking about you about to walk into, but God says before you get there, you have to identify what you have to resonate with. You have to see that everything God has testified to you that is connected to me, that you have to shout it before you can walk in it. You have to learn how to praise him in a humble place before God can elevate you into your next space. He said to him, I need you to see it first. See it and walk by it. Don't say nothing. I need you to see it and get vision for it. I need you to know what the dimensions are. I need you to know what the size is. I need you to know every detail there is to know about it. I need you to see it, but don't say nothing. Oh, I know. I know somebody's been in this place. You've been driving by that house for years. God said, I need you to see it. Oh, you've been looking at that car. You've been looking at that wife. You've been looking at those kids. You've been looking at what you depict to be your future, what God has placed inside of your mind to be the vision to be, but it don't exist in reality. God says you have to see it and be quiet. You have to see it in silence. You have to see it and don't say nothing. Can you see everything that God would mission, call, assign, direct over your destiny to be, and be silent? 6 days, quiet. He says, when it comes time that you catch wind that God is passing by, I don't need you to be silent right then. I need you to identify with everything that's been suppressed. I need you to identify with everything inside of you that's been waiting to get to your destiny. I don't need you to talk about being cute or being looked at. I don't talk about being liked. It ain't about whether they stand with you or clap with you. It is when you find yourself in the presence of him who comes to set you free. Can you say out of your mouth, God, I need you to deliver me. I need you to set me free. I need you to take me into into my destiny. He said, I need you to identify with, I've been holding my song. I've been holding my praise. I've been holding my declaration for way too many days. You've been in it for too many months quiet. You've been suppressed and down quiet. You've been in a place where you could have done better, didn't say nothing. You could have had better, didn't do nothing. You could have been and moved on and stayed there. He says, you've been quiet too long. You've been quiet way too long. He says, don't hold back. But everything that's been weighted on you, when you come through to see, to know that it's God passing by you today, I need you to let that go. I can't hear you today. That Israelites walk around the city on the seventh day, they let it go, walls come down. Blind man stands on the side of the road. Jesus is going to Jericho. The blind man says, Son of David. Nobody says nothing. I can't hear you. He says, Son of David. Nobody says anything. The Bible says that he continued to shout louder and louder. You got to get bold with God, not in a ungrateful, boastful way, but in a boldly come before his throne of grace and make your petitions known unto God, that you would surrender yourself as a willing offering of praise and sacrifice at his throne to say, God, to you I belong. My praise goes to where my source can lead me through. God, you come before his throne knowing that not on his own, not on your own, but it's by the power of God that you can, you will, you shall succeed. He says, I need you to identify, I'm passing by, and you've been down for too long. Now is not the time to be silent. Now is not the time to be socially selective. Now is not the time to be shy. Now is the time that you say, devil, I won't be suppressed any longer. I won't be down. I'm not going to stand on the side of it, looking at it. And I didn't get it because I didn't say nothing. You have to let go of everything that you've been holding all these years, all this time. Going to church, ain't saying nothing. You in there reading, knowing God talking to you, won't move. You standing there on the side, want to be blind, allowing yourself to be lied to, allowing you to hurt you hinder you. You standing on the side of the road, people passing you by. He says, how many times you gonna let me pass you by before you say something? He says, I've been walking by. Jesus says, I've been walking by. And you can't be so enveloped in the world around you that you become blind to God moving by. He says, I've been walking by. And I need you to see me and identify. I'm not the son of David. Good God. The son of David, no response. Son of David, no response. Somebody had to get God's attention, and he said, Lord, I wanna see it. That's when God would respond. I can't hear you on today. You have to identify with he's not the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac. He's not the God of Jacob and of Israel. He is a personal God. He's my God. He is my Father. He is my story writer. He is my author and perfecter. He is my deliverer, my protection. He is Lord and Master. He is God. You have to self-identify with what is he to you. He says, Lord, I want to see it. I want to see it. Tired of looking at it. I really want to see it. I'm tired of folk talking about it. I want to see it. I want to just be walking past it. I don't want to be dreaming about it. I don't want to be envisioning it. I want to see it. I want to see everything that you said I could be. if I would let go of what was left in my history, if I could just see it, it would change my vision, change my destiny. It would change how I looked at me. God, I want to see it. I want to see everything that you would promise me. I want to see it. I want to see everything that you see me to be. I want to see it. I want to see it. Is that good for anybody in the room on today? That's your testimony, that you want to see it. Ain't no more writing about it. You need to see it. Ain't no more just talking in abstract theory. I want to see it. I'm talking to somebody who has faith on the day to say, God, I'm not in a place where I can just daydream. God, I need to see it. I don't want to talk about the fruition of plans. God, I want to walk through the tuition of plans. God, I want to see everything that you said. I don't want to be living a life where I'm portraying that I know what's best. I want to see. God, I put you to the test. Put that stress on you. I've been under duress. I put it on you to show yourself still strong, still mighty, still God. I want to see it. Jesus says to him, receive it. I can't hear you. You got to come to him in the way that, God, I know you can do it today. And I know if I connect to every promise that you said, that I'll see it. And if you said it, I'm just crazy enough to be like the blind man and believe it. I'm crazy enough to be on the side of the road of Jericho. I'm crazy enough to tell you are on the verge of your biggest breakthrough. You right next to it, about to walk into it. You right on the verge. You right on the edge. You are about to walk into everything that God would promise unto you. You are about to see it. I can't hear you on today. You got to connect to the blind man on the side of the road. Said, I can see it.